We are the Gabbiest Gang. Love to talk all day. Don't know what we are saying on the League of Ridiculous Conversation.
Is there a small Dickensian child?
My older brothers call my dad Pop, but not me and Niall. We just call him Dad.
Oh.
Okay. My nephew calls my dad Pop.
Because Pop to me and Niall is my dad's dad, which my dad called Pop, so we called him Pop. Our grandpa was Pop.
And my dad, like, when you're a grandparent, like in my family, when you're a grandparent, you get to choose what your grandparent name is.
Yes, I'm going to be Lord.
All right, well, check this. So, grandma, grandpa, standard.
Yes.
Nana, pop, very common, right?
Yes.
My mom, who doesn't listen, decided her name was going to be Deely.
What? Deely?
Deely. She is just Deely.
Oh, you don't say auntie or mom. It's just Deely.
And she decided. It's not like she had a fondness for a grandma once named Deely. Her name is Donna Lee Silva.
Mm-hmm.
Deely.
So D.Lee?
I've never spelt it out. I would probably go Deelee.
I would do Deele.
Yeah.
Deely.
Or Dely.
Or Dealy?
Deely. Yeah, she just decided.
I want to decide.
Of my direct siblings, when the first kid, she's like, I want to be called Deely.
Well, when you have spawn that then has spawn, you can choose what your name is.
I guess you've earned it.
I mean, she also decided, so it's fair.
I'm not going around saying, don't do this, Mom. This is dumb. You're right. She spawned that which spawned the child that she demands. But despite that, I still feel you have to accept that society as a whole will think you weird.
That's fine. My grandchildren will call me Lord. And I don't mean as in, God. I mean as in the singer.
Yeah. That's interesting.
And will it be like Lord Jordan or
No, just Lord.
Lord Pollock?
Just Lord.
Well, I mean, that's no more easy or difficult than Pop.
Exactly.
Technically, at some point, all right, no, I suppose not. Very easily, you can have two Pop-Ops and two Nanas.
Exactly, but you'll only have one Lord.
Granted. But not distinguishing yourself is just as difficult as having a grandpa, grandma, and no suffix to it.
Let me think. My ex had 3 dads. There was a dad E, a dad D, and Bruce.
Huh. Okay, wait. You mean daddy as in D-A-D-D-Y?
No, dad E
dad
as in
space
dad
E?
space the letter E because his name was Ed. So there was a dad Ed, there was a dad Dave, and there's a Bruce.
Are all these parental father figures?
Yes.
Or okay.
There's his dad.
Biological.
Yeah, his
biological.
Okay, biological.
Biological.
Yeah. Which is Dave. It's Dave, and Dad Ed is Katie's dad, and then Bruce is
whoa. First dad Dave, biological.
Yeah. Then stepdad, then stepdad.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
So Dad E, Dad D, and Bruce.
Bruce should be called Two-Step.
I tried to do it, but we always called him just Bruce. So when we started calling him, I think I started calling him Papa Bruce, but that was it.
I respect the fact that middle dad has the that sticks around. That he has the relationship that he sticks around despite a father after coming him. And the first dad is I like this whole relationship of 3 dads to a single child.
I think at one point they all kind of lived together in one house. I forget.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
a sitcom.
That's I was gonna,
Yeah.
that's a sitcom.
This
We had
is-
My Two Dads.
It's just three men and a baby.
I want to say that was the point because Auntie had a really good relationship with everyone, where it was just like, you're the father of our kids, so you could be in the picture. I mean, separate houses, but at one time they all needed each other.
I think
so
the
it was like,
current
okay.
version of My Three Dads is like 3 gay men in a polyamorous relationship
Yes.
with an adopted black child.
Ooh, I would love that show.
I'd watch it.
That would be awesome.
I'd be into that.
How was your long break?
I mean, yeah, Christmas and New Year's. That's not nothing.
I feel like it was long, and I feel like yesterday felt like the actual, like, official first day of the year to me.
Yeah, I'm just now this week getting back into a normal rhythm.
Yeah. I feel like yesterday was like what counted as the first day of the year, where everyone was like getting back onto back into the groove at the same time.
Because like we had so many days off in the middle of the week.
Yeah.
I'm off 1 half day, off 2, back on for 1, back off. It was tough to keep track of.
I think everything was super chill. I watched Burlesque and I had thoughts.
Ooh.
I've already seen it,
Okay.
but I watched it again.
You ever listen to the Movie Issues?
And no.
Movie Issues watched that way
I
back
don't
in
think
the day.
I have watched or heard that
Listened to
one.
that one, yeah.
Maybe I have. I don't know. No, I rewatched it again, and there were parts in there where I was like, I don't remember
Still don't
any
make
of this
sense.
happening. And why are you so upset that this dude isn't into you? There was like a lot of phrases. Like I told Jordan about it, like when we were playing Borderlands. But there was some parts where I was just like, this is odd.
I mean, the movie
Very
just sounds like,
odd.
oh, well-to-do white girl gets everything she wants. The end. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. The part that got me was I guess she's like in a super sexy outfit and she was asking like roommate guy like what her thoughts was, and he's also looking at her like you look hot, but he's not saying anything. And then she's just like, you could have, I forgot what her phrase was, but it was just like, I'm your friend, not your sister. And I was like, what the fuck?
whole-
Even if it was, that's so weird.
The whole movie is bad.
It's okay. I've seen that porn before.
But I wanted Jordan to watch it because Kristen Bell is dressed up and she looks gorgeous in
Yeah.
the movie.
didn't know she was in it.
That's a fun part of the movie. And then I realized Cher sounds like she has grapes in her mouth when she talks. She does.
just
What
like
was
Jeff
my phrase?
Bridges.
Please give me an example.
Shit, I was doing it too. What did she say?
It's like, Leland and I have a very specific
She
Cher
has-
impression.
She has I don't want to do the "Do You Believe" because that's not what she was doing in there.
Because that's
She was
a
saying,
song.
no, the place isn't for sale. You can't. It's not for sale. No. What you're supposed to do is the bar has to be open. Please, like that.
Okay.
I was listening to her, and I was like, "You fucking! Why do you have stuff in your mouth?" and then that's what I told Jordan. I was like, "Oh yeah, she does talk like she has grapes in her mouth."
Yeah, just like Jeff Bridges.
Yeah.
Tony, Speed, Obadiah Stone.
Yeah, she just. I don't know.
Tony built this in a cave.
It's like Jeff Bridges constantly has grapes in his mouth.
So
Leland
weird.
and I, at this point, it's just any time Cher comes up. But we have I don't even think it's a direct quote. I think it's in this a summation of what she
Yeah.
says in the movie.
Yeah.
But the impression is, what the fuck are air rights?
Oh, the air. That was the part I was going to tell you. That's a big thing in the movie.
Yeah.
Air rights.
Air rights?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the whole point is that the dude that I told you is trying to like buy the place because he wants to build a giant mall or something, and it's going to block like the view.
Yeah, the view or something.
It's gonna block the view. Now the thing is,
it's very Save the Rec Center
Yeah.
in a
Yes.
way.
Yeah.
so like their bar is like at the like near the pier of the water.
Yes.
And the part that the guy's trying to buy is their building, right?
Yeah.
So if he buys it and he builds, they basically
It's gonna
just
ruin
got
their business for
yeah,
some reason.
they basically just got a hold of like the people who are in front of their building, like the bar got a hold of there and told them about air rights. So their air rights is they
Which
can
is
buy
like
the
a
rights.
third act revelation.
Yeah, they can buy the rights on the top.
No, they already owned them.
They own the rights to
but
the
nobody
top.
knew what the fuck air rights were.
To the top of the bar.
And
So
air rights were essentially like the invisible space,
The airspace
Yes.
above that like secures views of things.
yeah, because
Like
the
they
people
couldn't build
has
it
a
higher than something.
Yeah.
an obstruct a view.
Yeah.
because they have the hotel behind them. They were telling the dudes like, just imagine this huge building is going to try to take, or these people are going to try to buy our bar and build this huge skyscraper, and it's
Yeah,
going to block your view of the
Yeah,
beautiful
that's what it
bridges
is.
and water.
They were going to. The guy was trying to buy the burlesque property
Yes.
to build a thing. So they went to the neighbor and like, you got air rights and this guy's going to violate that or something. So then this other, property owner with
basically
money,
writes them a check.
is like, oh no, I don't want my view obscured.
Look, guys. In the early 2000s, no one understood the law.
I don't know. I was trying to tell Jordan too about the there's a part where and I forgot who sings that song, but it's the "And I feel like I just got home." Feel that one.
Like I just got home.
Or what does she
Are
say?
those actual lyrics?
I think
I don't
it
know.
is. Like I just
And
got
I feel
home,
like I just got home and feel that one. Do you know that song?
I do, but I don't remember
Okay,
who sang
so
it.
that song plays in the movie, and she's dancing
Probably popular
because
at the
she
time.
already learned. She already, what is it, Christina?
Madonna, Ray of Light.
Oh, okay, it is Ray of
That's-
Light.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah.
I wasn't tripping. I
now
thought it was
heard
hers.
the rest of it in my head.
So like, there's a part where Christina Aguilera is like, she already passes the audition. Now she's trying to practice.
Yeah.
And she's like, she has her headphones on. She's at crosswalks. She has her music in and she's just dancing. And she's like, it's like doing the generic walking through New York or wherever the hell they
LA.
are. Oh, LA. It is LA?
Yeah, it's LA.
Okay. So it's LA. She's dancing. And then there's like these people who are walking behind her, crossing the street. There's one specific guy that I keep zooming into because he's watching her dancing and he's smiling and really getting into it. It looks so lame.
All right, so they probably filmed on the street and just
I bet
said,
you-
if you agree to walk into the shot,
You're gonna be
agree
in the
to
movie.
these terms of the movie. That dude was not a paid extra. He was just a person who
Yeah,
was
he was
there.
just walking and he was looking at her and she's just dancing and
Yeah.
doing moves. And I was like, what kind of movie is this? Like, I know I wasn't expecting much, and it's the second time or third, fourth, whatever
Wow.
time I watched it.
Steph.
What?
That's a lot for this movie.
I watched it getting my hair done. I watched it because I was high.
It's like
I
your
watched
comfort
it
food.
Well, okay. The thing was, originally, it was supposed to be background noise as I played Diablo in bed. Diablo stayed on my my Switch stayed on the side
Put
of the
down
pillow,
Diablo, had to watch
and I
Burlesque
just sat
again.
and I watched full attention on the screen.
Gotta find out about these air rights.
God, it was ridiculous.
Do I have air rights?
I had a moment the other day that made me really sad when I woke up. So I thought I was playing Diablo, and I got tired, and I put it down.
So
In
you
the morning-
were playing Diablo.
In the morning, I woke up with the Switch on my belly because I fell asleep on it somehow in the
On
night.
top of it or it on top of you?
Me on top of it.
Oh, okay, so you
Like
were
I woke up
suffocating and
on my
crushing-
belly,
You were crushing
and then
the
I
Switch.
looked at my stomach, and I was like, "Oh my god, my Switch!" And then I pulled it out.
It was off, I assume.
Yeah, of course,
Okay.
it was
Okay.
off. It wasn't dead or anything. I just don't know when I spun around
Rolled
and laid on
around.
it.
That's not where I thought that story was going.
I didn't
Did you
know
think it was
where
going to be
was
tucked in
going.
my side like click in the remote?
No,
Oh, okay.
I thought maybe, oh no, I have these indentations in my stomach now, or oh no, I broke a joystick.
Man, you know how sad that would
I
be
absorbed it.
if
It's
I
now a
had
part
the
of me.
imprint of the Switch on my belly. That would make me really sad.
That'd be kind of funny.
I mean, for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I'd take a picture of it.
Yeah.
I don't think I even looked.
Man,
I
look
just
at
know
that.
I saw my Switch.
Look, A,
done
B, 2 joysticks.
Look, guys, I'm playing on the Switch. You're just like tapping your stomach.
Jesus Christ.
You take some Sharpies and you draw on your stomach, a little Mario. I played some Switch over New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
Is this like the Nintendo console or like classic where you just have a stick and you're beating people with it?
I was disciplining some some youngins. No, I was playing the system. For New Year's Eve, I went to Gally and Jeremy's place. They were having some people over. Ramon and Jennifer were there, and we were playing Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the little controllers. I really don't.
They
like
have
the little
they have
controllers.
attachments so that they're bigger.
No, but you mean just the single Joy-Con,
just the
right?
single-
Oh, yeah.
It's not fun to play.
I hate it.
Yeah.
It's
I
tiny.
hate it.
It's like it's a baby control for babies.
Yeah.
It's a baby control.
And like I saw
I'd still destroy everyone though.
I saw like one. I realized there's two different ones.
Yeah.
Which there was an hour until I realized that, like handing controllers around.
Yeah.
And then I saw like, it still support, or I don't know if it supports, or you got to buy like a GameCube era other kind of controllers.
Oh yeah. You
can still connect
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
You have to-
It still has the port for like a GameCube
Yeah,
controller.
it has two USB ports, but you have to get an adapter for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
But you can have up to 8 GameCube controllers plugged into the Switch if it's docked.
Yeah, I mean, we were playing full match. Like, what was it, 6?
It's up to 8
or
players.
8? Yeah, I mean, we were packing them in. And then same with Mario Kart afterwards.
Yeah.
Mario Kart wasn't so bad, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's only a couple buttons.
Yeah.
But fucking...
Like if you want to for Mario Kart, you could hold down the do it with one hand and just steer with the gyro.
Didn't know that at all until we were done playing the game. I played a good hour plus straight.
Yeah.
Because I love me some Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart's fun.
And I didn't even know. I'm here with like the tips of my fingers trying to fucking like surgery on these controllers. And doing well at first, and then it turned on me.
Yeah.
Love that Excite Bike though. Excite Bike level.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is a staple.
I'm still real tempted to get a Switch.
Would you do the light or would you?
I'd imagine
Whichever one's cheaper.
I'd imagine you as a light
The
person,
light.
yeah, because it's yeah.
Yeah,
That's the more mobile one. You don't need the dock. You don't.
like I don't.
You're not going to play on the TV.
I don't give a fuck about it much more than I just kind of want to have it.
Yeah.
Because there are some select games I want to play on it. It does seem super fun. It seems like more than kind of ever before, Nintendo's really come back around into like what I feel is the perfect Nintendo niche.
Oh,
And that
definitely.
is like fun games. Stop competing with the other people. Be
Yeah.
your own. Be a little weird.
Oh yeah. And that's what they're doing that's what exactly they're doing with the Switch.
Yeah.
And they're like, but if you want to, you can play The Witcher on the Switch if you want.
You do Overwatch.
It's like it's there. You can do
Yeah.
it. You don't have to. Whatever. Choose the Mario game.
Yeah, like I want a bunch of the Mario games. Mario Party, I bet is probably pretty fun on it. We talked
Yeah.
about playing it, but never happened.
Yeah, Mario Party is fun.
And I want to play Battle Chasers on it
Ah, yes. Battle Chasers is a very fun game.
because I feel like that's a game I want to like move with. I want to kind
Yeah.
of pick up and put down. I don't want to.
That is
be
a
tied
perfect.
to a console.
Yeah, that's a perfect like pick up and go.
Yeah.
A game. Like I have it on my laptop. I don't have it on my home computer.
And then I played VR for the first time.
How'd that go?
You don't get motion sick. You talked
No,
about this,
yeah,
right?
I don't.
Yeah.
Apparently, I am very good at Beat Saber.
That's not
it's rhythm. I mean,
surprising to
yeah.
me.
You seem like a very rhythmful person.
Yep. No, there's.
I feel like you got
yeah.
some
They weren't the
moves.
right words you used, but they were words.
You have some moves and you got a voice.
I got moves
Like Jagger.
similar to Jagger. Yeah,
in
there's
the Start Me Up video.
I have Gally took video of me.
I think I saw it. If
don't
it was
think I
on
sent it
Instagram, I think I saw it.
It's
Oh,
never been posted.
Maybe
like,
I
what?
missed it. I don't know. She sent me one of them, but it distorts.
Yeah.
It doesn't send the full quality, so I don't have a good one. So I haven't posted it. But I did like Thriller, Dragula.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking X gonna give it to you. That it's a tie between that and Thriller as far as like my favorite to do.
Yeah.
And then Ramon busts out his in-game first-person shooter.
Yeah.
Where I'm shooting robots and shit.
Okay. Yeah.
That was pretty rad because that's when I think about VR games, that is kind of how I always envision it the most. Like
Yeah.
more immersed, preferably shooting or some kind
Yeah.
of action. Like I haven't played Vader Immortal, and that would be the next one on my list of games I would want to play.
I would love to get Vader Immortal.
And Ramon wants me to play it.
Yeah.
But like to be in the virtual world with, like 2 pistols, and then I start pulling shotguns and whatnot. It's pretty fucking fun.
Yeah.
The sights were off. I'm a much better shot, but
Sure.
I am. Give me a Time Crisis. Give me a House of the Dead.
I liked Time Crisis.
I like Time Crisis a bunch.
Time Crisis
No,
is
we
fun.
should- we
I
should-
think I like Time Crisis 2,
2 is where 2 and 3 are the ones I like.
which
Yeah.
is the one where you're at like a beach.
2.
I think it's 2.
That's
yeah.
2.
2.
Yeah.
That one was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Like I think
That was one of
Time
my
Crisis
favorite
would
ones.
be in my home arcade.
And House of
I
the
would-
Dead 2 was like one of my.
House
is
of
it?
Dead 2 would be fantastic.
What is it? G. Is that his name?
Suffer like G did?
Oh yes, Suffer like G did.
My
yeah, that's
God.
It. My God.
Oh yeah, the acting in that game
Yeah.
is the worst.
Yeah.
Definitively.
It's so good how bad it is.
Yeah.
I think
Suffer like G did? It's
Yeah.
like, why is it a question?
the one things I didn't like were the people that walk with like the what is
axes?
it, the axes
Oh,
like
yeah.
crossed over them. They walk to the side, so you only see the side view of them. But then they turn straight and then they run at you.
Yeah.
like moving
Yeah.
Berserker
the
run
axes.
at you.
Yeah, there you go. I don't like that. That's when I hate
So
games.
it freaks you out.
I
Like,
hate when things start to run at you. That's
yes.
what
you panic.
fucks with my head.
I had House of the Dead 2 on Wii. That was
Really?
fun. Yeah.
Wait. No, I had House of the Dead 2 on my Dreamcast.
Because they had a House of the Dead like 1 and 2 on
Respect.
Wii. Then there's a House of the Dead Overkill, which is a new entry into the series, but I haven't played that one.
The shooting games. I've never fired a real gun, but those shooting games make me feel I've got pretty good aim.
We should LRC goes to a shooting
goes
range.
to a shooting range.
We'll add it to the list.
Yeah, let's add that.
I mean, we should have this skill for the coming war.
I don't want people to know I shoot well. I don't want to get like recruited.
Don't worry, we're all past the age of drafting, so it's fine.
That was actually like I don't know what the age is, but
25.
Okay, good.
I really want
Then I
to shoot
am
a shotgun.
long past it.
That's like one of the biggest things I want to do.
What?
Shoot a shotgun.
Make
I'm
sure
sure-
you make sure you brace it against your body.
I'm sure
Would you fire an assault rifle?
I would try it. I'd be down to
Make
try
sure you
it.
brace it against your body.
I've only tried
And then brace
the,
your body against something.
I've only tried a Glock.
A handgun, a Glock.
Yeah, Glock.
Okay.
Yes, if I was going to buy a handgun, it would probably be a Glock because they're cheap and affordable.
I
Yeah.
hear they're pretty solid.
Cheap and reliable.
Dependable, Yeah.
I also want to go archery shooting.
Yes.
I would like to learn archery.
Yeah.
We should do all these
LoRC
things.
does archery.
Ramon and Jennifer both know they got bows and shit.
We have a full
Where do
year
they
to do
go?
all
Let's
these things.
go.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, we have a full year.
We could go axe throwing. We could go archery.
Did you ever get to go axe throwing yet?
Nope.
I mean, there's axe benches down the street, so we could do
I
that.
live 100 yards away from one.
Yeah.
and
Okay,
I've
we got to go
never
axe
gone.
throwing.
At least once a month, we should do a trip to one of these things.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, actually. If
Right?
we commit ourselves to doing one
Yeah.
group activity,
That's fine. Yeah.
throw some invites to guests and whatnot,
Oh,
see who's down
yeah.
to go, that'd be fun.
Like LoRC does miniature golf.
Yes.
I love me some miniature golf. I unapologetically enjoy miniature golf.
Miniature golf at Belmont Park is not bad.
It's not
pretty
bad.
fun, and it's only $10.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And then we could
Yeah.
ride the roller coaster and hurt all our necks. and-
No,
You
we're
didn't-
done with that. We did it once.
Me, yeah.
Was it?
We
did
all
all
did-
three of
yeah.
us go?
Yes.
All three of us
With
went.
Leland.
Leland held our stuff.
Leland didn't get on.
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah,
He
that's right.
volunteered to hold our stuff
Yes,
because
that's
he
right, that's
refused to go on it.
Yeah, because for anybody who doesn't know, the roller coaster at Belmont Park in Mission Beach in San Diego
Sucks.
is ancient.
It's very old.
It's very old.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's
and
mean, but
it has a reputation for being painful, just outright painful
Look,
ride.
Because since it's so old, it adds to the thrill because you don't know if it's going to break.
Like I think what it is it was originally designed for a speed.
Yeah.
That speed got boring.
Yeah.
So they sped it up. but the angles of the turns and the dips
Yeah,
do
they're-
not support that kind of speed. So you get thrown around. Like it G-forces the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
So when we went, it was like 2-3 years ago. It's when we did
Something like that.
the
the
escape room.
Yeah.
I saw, they had new carts in there
Yeah.
with like individual seats because it used to be a
Oh,
bench.
yeah. Yeah, it
If
used
you
to be a
sat
bench.
alone, you would hit both sides of the cart.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
There's just
That's
no
right.
real stopping it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm like, individual seats. Maybe it'll be different. And it's not like this is a great roller coaster.
Yeah,
but
we
I think
weren't
for the-
expecting much.
For the novelty of it, we're like, let's do this again.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all been years since we did it. And Leland just said no.
Yeah. He said, nope, I'm not going to do it.
He,
I'll
he had
gladly
nothing
hold
to
your
prove.
stuff.
So we came back with kidney damage.
Yeah.
Well, more than usual.
I don't know.
Liver damage. You're thinking liver damage.
I feel like trying to brace yourself for it too only adds.
I mean,
more
you
strain.
try, because if you don't, your neck's gonna break.
Yeah.
So you just gotta have a stronger neck.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
protect
don't
your
know.
neck.
I don't know.
Wear a brace. You be all right.
Body cast.
Because I've even gone on like the roller coasters at like the Del Mar Fair. Well, okay, Crazy Mouse is really, really fun. I will stand by Crazy Mouse. That is still one of my favorite rides.
A carny ride is one thing though, and granted, yeah, they're not great, but I put the Belmont Park, was it the Little Dipper,
Yes,
Yeah.
worse than any carny ride I've ever been on. As
Giant
far as
Dipper.
like,
that's fair.
it's either the Little or the Big Dipper.
It's one of the
It's one of
dippers.
It's a dipper.
Yeah.
The dipper.
it's a-
they put
it's
a
a
new
dipper.
twist in it.
The Double Dipper.
The double dipper.
But it is like a worse ride than any carny roller coaster or Spinny McGig or whatever I've ever been on.
Oh, that
like
we
I've
could-
never been on a ride that is painful at the end,
Yeah.
where you are literally, no exaggeration, sore from
Yeah.
the ride.
What was that one ride at Six Flags that it just stops suddenly, and that's what hurts everyone? It was like one of the older rides.
Everyone gets a bruise from the
Oh.
straps.
You know, it's going and then like,
Yeah,
just, like
what-
lurches forward.
What color?
I don't remember. It's not. Is it Revolution?
I think it is. I think yes.
Revolution sucks.
I think it's Revolution.
I haven't been to
Before
Six
they
Flags
went,
since I was a teenager.
before they did the new thing where it was like, let's add a VR to it.
Yeah.
And no, sorry, that's the other one.
That's the new
Revolution
Revolution.
is the one that Viper is the one that hurts everyone.
No. Viper's one I like because I have a strong neck.
It bent my earring. Well, because I hit my head and it bent in half, so I had to throw it away.
She was wearing hoops.
I was wearing hoops.
Okay.
And then one of our friends was like, "No, this ride's really fun." And he got off and he was like, "Man, that ride sucked." And I was like, "It sure did."
So I got weak necks. That's why.
It's
But
the
Jordan,
oldest
how do we
roller coaster
strengthen our
there.
necks? What is your neck routine?
You got to do more shoulders. So your lats get bigger. So they hold your neck in place.
Isn't that the traps?
Traps.
No, oh no, my muscles.
Traps.
Yeah, I was like, "What are laps? This is my laps."
No, I think lats are below. I think lats are the lower.
Oh yeah,
muscle.
yeah. You're right.
Okay.
Yeah, because the lat pull down. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right, yeah.
I've been doing a lot of those exercises for the last couple of weeks.
I could see it.
Oh, well, thank you.
Right? It was okay. I was just like, "Look at you, Anthony, looking like a Slim Jim over there."
I've been doing physical therapy.
Oh, how is
It's
that?
it's a lot of like. It's essentially just exercising. I don't know what I don't know what I expected.
Yeah,
But it's
physical
just-
therapy is just
It's
exercise.
it's just
But do you
exercising
feel
very
better?
specifically. No,
Oh.
I don't. In fact, yesterday, I was supposed to have an appointment yesterday, and I canceled it Sunday. I get a little text for confirmation, and they give you the option.
Nah.
I'll be there, no transportation, and I feel better. So I'm just like, I feel better. I'm not going to go anymore. In relation to like 2-3 podcasts ago, all that stuff, it's definitely not my back. So I am just ignoring all that to focus on the direction that I should be going in.
Oh, okay. So you went to the therapy, and then it was just like this.
And I went for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like I went for, like almost 3 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just exercises. The people were cool.
But it's not something that you think you.
It's
need to
not what I need.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Because
fair.
even my evaluation was good. They're like, oh, like You're still within the normal range of everything. They're like, your neck strength was a little weak.
Yeah.
But I also
told you,
Yeah.
you guys need to strengthen your necks.
But I kind of feel I didn't understand what was being asked of me during the test.
Yeah.
Because they're like, press against this, and I thought I was going to have resistance back.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to hold it in place.
Yeah.
And then later, I kind of got the impression, I just needed to push with all my might against it. It wasn't going to come back at me. Because then when we start doing the actual weights, it's all super light.
Yeah.
I'm like, we can double some of this.
I forgot someone told me there was some workout where I thought you're working out your neck, and they're like, you don't need to put weight on that because you don't need weight there. I was like, oh, okay.
I mean, eventually.
It's enough, like a little, but you're not supposed to go heavy. If anything, you'll injure yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to work out your neck, your actual neck.
Okay.
There's a specific.
Yeah, there's muscles in there, and then there's stuff to do.
There's a specific machine that will do it.
If there's anything I like doing with my neck, it's like moving my head around it and then cracking it.
There was one set of exercises that really did fuck me up, though. That was genuinely difficult, and I was sore after.
Push-ups.
So hard. They're so difficult. Fuck you. I got the Presidential Fitness Award.
Which president?
Clinton. I was thinking it's either Bush or Clinton. And like the first Bush or it's Clinton. And I was trying to. Oh yeah, he did 2 terms. Clinton.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because I was in junior high at the time. No, they put me on one of them big inflatable balls that like you sit on, and you go and you put your arms. First, you start with a W shape with your arms, elbows at like a 90.
Yeah.
And you go. You never let them hit the ground, so you're laying face down, and you keep them, and then you hold them up straight, even to your back. Hold it for 3 seconds, and let it back down. And
This already feels like a stretch
Gravity,
to me.
Gravity does the work.
I can feel it, and I love that feeling, actually.
And that's just where
Sometimes
you
I tell
start.
people to
You do a W, and then you do a T with arms straight out.
With arms wide open.
You let it down halfway, doesn't touch the ground, and then back up, hold it equal to your back.
This
and then,
already is a workout.
And
to
then
me.
the Y is the one that is real rough. So like the Y of the YMCA, and then down halfway, don't let it touch the ground, back up, hold it 3 seconds.
This?
Yeah. But like we're sitting up and doing it.
Oh no, I can already feel shit right now.
Like lay down
My neck,
on an incline.
like neck,
Yeah.
the back of my neck going like this is already a burn.
It's
to
all.
me.
It's like it's all trapped.
Yeah,
stuff.
this is all burning right now.
Yeah.
I'm
So
hot.
little tip: if you want to bulk up your neck, there, do a bunch of those. Because it's the only one of those that I really felt like, damn, this is fucking getting hard.
Yeah.
My heart rate went up to 90.
Oh, look at you. I know. Yeah. Quick question.
Yes.
Does your thingamajig also? I guess it doesn't do a blood pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood pressure?
Oh, blood pressure.
Blood pressure.
It does heart rate.
Oh,
not-
sorry,
not
heart
blood
rate.
pressure.
Not blood pressure.
Yeah. I don't think a lot of those actually do blood.
Yeah, because
No.
you'd have to squeeze your.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good
you
point.
actually
I don't know
have
why
to
I
do it.
asked. That was dumb.
You'd have to get a blood pressure machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just go to CVS.
Oh yeah, CVS does it. You don't pay. You just if it's not broken.
Do you guys know what a good blood pressure rate is?
I used to.
I thought it was supposed to be like 98 and 98 or like 86 and 86.
I mean,
No, it's not even. They're not
yeah.
even numbers.
I just know
As long
one
as it's
time
inside, it's
and
better.
then-
What's up?
As long as your blood's inside, it's better.
Yes, that's I still have that going for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, so Jordan, you know what a healthy blood pressure is?
I used to, yeah. Because I really had to monitor it a lot with my dad, but he fell off on doing that, so I was like, oh, well.
All right, so what do you think? What do you remember a healthy blood pressure being?
I want to say it was like, I think 120 was too high, and like 90 was around where you were supposed to be, or something like that.
Oh, Steph, you looked it up?
Yeah.
All right. What does the internet say a healthy blood pressure
Healthy
is?
blood
According
pressure.
to, wait, it's blood pressure UK. Does that matter?
I assume all people are the same.
I assume people in the UK have.
Okay, as long
Similar
as
bodies.
it is.
Unless they do a different measuring system, that would fuck shit up. I think 120 over 80.
More than 120 over
Yeah.
80 and less than 140 over 90.
Okay, so 120 over 80 is low, and then 140 over 90 is high in the mid range. That's the
Yeah.
mid range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either one of you want to take a shot of what my blood pressure is currently?
Oh my God, are you?
It was way higher.
It
Wait.
was higher.
Give me
Yeah.
a second.
You drink a lot of energy drinks.
You were
I stopped 3 weeks ago.
140.
140?
No, it's like 150.
What now?
140.
150.
Okay, you're saying 150,
Yeah.
140?
140.
Over...
150 over 90.
Okay, over 90?
Can I be specific?
Go for it.
Sure.
96.
All right, well, neither one of you went over.
Oh, Jesus God. That's real bad.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to die. I've had my blood pressure 3 times in the month of December.
Yeah.
And each time it was either 157 or 158 over 110.
That
Good
means you're
Lord.
consistently.
High blood pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Anna is a medical person.
That-
She knows. She is flipping out right
Oh,
now, I
God.
bet.
That means if you get a cut on your wrist, it's going to squirt blood everywhere. You shoot out like a high
It's
pressure
like a
cannon.
garden hose when you put your thumb over the end of it.
Yeah. I mean, I've like messed with the machine one time, and I did the machine, and I just squeezed the hell out of my fist as it was doing it, and
Yeah.
it errored out.
Yeah, you can. I mean, you
Yeah.
can fuck with
Yeah.
the machine.
Yeah, you can-
I have hypertension now.
That's not good.
Oh, I have no good news
Yeah.
from the doctor.
Jesus Christ.
That means you're a high risk of stroke. You're high cholesterol.
But you
yeah.
stopped with the energy drinks, though,
I
right?
stopped with the energy drinks.
you gotta eat some more Cheerios.
At the beginning of the beginning of December.
Okay.
I put those down pretty much right away.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
trying to do other stuff better.
Drink more water.
Drink
Trying
more
to drink
water.
more water. I got my
You
water
know
bottle right
what?
here.
Crystal
Is,
Light.
is there a flavor thing in there?
Yes, there's a flavor.
Crystal Light.
Bitch.
Okay,
It's still
so
water.
let me tell you about how. Okay,
Until
so
they tell me that the flavor shit is also bad for me,
Yeah.
I'm going to keep doing it.
so
You want me
I've-
to drink water, right?
Yeah, just normal ass water.
Except the fucking compromise.
I've been trying to drink a lot of water too, and then yeah, I was talking to my friend about it, and I was like,
LoRC gets healthy. There we go.
there you
2020.
go.
3-month
And-
challenge. Steph's already doing one.
Oh yeah, I'm already doing one, but it's not. I'm not very strict on it. Not necessarily.
Okay.
But you ain't trying to get that $720?
So what now?
Okay, so
Right.
basically, we have a pool at
All
work.
right.
There's maybe like 36 people
Oh, they doing
in,
that again?
and then it's $10 to join, and then they match the price, or they match how much is in the pot, so it doubles it.
Right on.
But it's about, if we like, from what I estimated, it's like 700 something, but that's going to be split into first, second, and third.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, how I'm looking at it as, I am not going to deprive myself of things. I'm just going to do more portioning and try to cut out fast food Monday through Friday, and again, not eat as much.
That sounds
And
very solid.
cut out soda for the most part.
That sounds
I
very solid.
Picked up a bottle of I hate sparkling water, but they say that helps if you want the carbonation.
Yeah,
of
LaCroix.
what soda would. No, I did not get LaCroix. I got Perrier.
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 But that's why one of the reasons why LaCroix is so popular.
I hate LaCroix.
Can
That's
I-
like acid.
Oh wait, I've already made this confession. I don't hate White Claw.
You don't?
I don't. I mean, I'm
what
never.
flavor did you have?
I'm never gonna buy it for myself.
Yeah, but you didn't hate it.
Yeah, but I've had several now.
It's just sparkling water.
But I don't like sparkling water.
But it gets you drunk.
I didn't drink enough to get drunk either time.
Well.
What flavor did you get?
But also, yeah,
you
there's
remember?
enough flavor. It tastes
I think it was
more
a grapefruit
There's
was
more
one
flavor
of
than
them.
LaCroix, definitely.
Can't do grapefruit. I think that's why it was. I didn't like it.
I think, and there was one at Jordan's birthday that was good. He had the
I
sampler
think
pack,
it was
though.
grapefruit.
No,
There's
there's
a couple of
lime, black cherry.
I think we still have a black cherry in the fridge
I
still.
think black cherry is the best flavor.
I think black cherry was one that I
It
had.
was
that
the
was
one?
good. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
But
just don't want to be that guy. I already have this haircut.
well, yeah, like the first thing is At first, I thought, because I haven't been to the gym in like 3 months ish, I was just like, oh, well, I'm not being active. And then I started looking at my Fitbit because yesterday I went for a walk and I think I took like a 40. Yesterday in total, it was about almost 5 miles, right?
Cool.
Not in one go. It was just throughout
over
the
the
day.
day.
Because I also need to start. Me and my coworker, she's starting to walk with me, and she's starting to be on top of it, where we walk on our breaks, and we're actually doing something. So it's like I'm getting more
You're joining
steps
that
during
crowd?
out the day. Huh?
You're joining that crowd.
Oh yeah. So then, so yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was looking at my Fitbit, and I was just like, well, I've been active the last 2 days, and then I like looked at like all my other past stuff, and daily I do about 2 miles regularly.
That seems low compared to what like the average.
I mean,
like,
I'm
or
sure.
what they want you to do.
But like, okay, so
Like, how many steps is that?
I don't know. Like right now,
Don't they want 10,000 steps?
yes, they
Yeah.
want 10,000. Yesterday I hit it. Usually I make about 7,000, but it was just like on average. My goal before was I'd be happy if I at least did a mile. That was what I was saying before. Then I started realizing
in one walk, right? Or a day.
I think at a day. I think at first I was looking at it as long as I do a mile, I feel fine.
That's probably pretty easy to do.
Yeah. So then I thought about it and
I'd
I was
set
like,
the bar
oh,
higher.
okay. So daily I hit about 2.5 miles. So I was like, okay. And then yesterday was the 5. So it was just like, okay, at least I'm active in the sense, but I could do
It's not
more.
nothing. It's
Yeah.
it's more than I'm doing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. But yeah, I don't know. Diets are
hard.
hard, and I don't want to get burnt out, so I've been just
my
slowly.
Every
As
time
well-
I've tried to diet before, I've got burnt out in like
That's
a
what I
month or 2
mean.
months.
I'm not going to deprive myself of like, oh no, I can't have this. It's just going to be like, maybe I won't eat it all. That's why I start being like super. What is it? I start sharing the calories.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like, oh, you want half this candy bar? Oh, you want half this banana?
I think it's a good
Take
way
this so I can.
think it's a good way to go about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like realistically, if you are not in a unhealthy like health scare kind of thing,
Yeah.
like I am in a health scare. Like my
yeah.
numbers are unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If your like numbers are healthy, then like fuck it, yeah. Have some candy, have some.
I know I'm
tasty
technically
foods.
obese.
And you know what
Which sucks about that because we were talking about weight the other day. I was talking about weight with my coworker. So I told her how much I weighed, and she was just like, "You don't look it." And I was like, "This is the heaviest I've ever been in my life." But I know my face isn't as wide and chubby as it was 20 pounds lower than what I am now. So, or I'm 20 pounds higher than I was lower, or when I was when.
is that all that condoring you're doing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, no. What do you call it? It's just
Oh, back when your smile looked like you were in pain.
Yeah, that was the saddest years ever. I get reminded
You
on
smile a
Facebook
lot,
sometimes,
too.
and I'll smile where I'm just like, like my smile looked like it hurt, and I was like, oh man. But yeah, I don't know. And then when I was walking today, my coworker was just like, "Girl, you got a lot of weight in your boobs, though." And I was like, you know, I
means
had a
they gotta go
conversation.
somewhere.
I was like, I had a conversation with someone before about it, and I gave that person a one-time chance because he didn't believe my boobs were heavy. And I was just like, this is your one freebie. This is all you get. You don't cop a feel. You just
This is for science.
Yeah, I was like, give me a relaxed hand and feel them. There is weight to it. And then he was like, okay, fine.
Sarah
There's weight.
Winchester would challenge people to hold her breasts up for it was like a minute, like just isometric, hold it straight, don't let it drop. It's heavy, it's hard.
Yeah, because some people say that that's not true. And I was like, why do you think it hurts when
They're
I run?
dumb. They're just dumb.
Sometimes when if we're running out, like not at the gym, but if we're like running out or sprinting somewhere,
You didn't dress
I
prepared.
will hold them.
Sure.
I don't even wear regular bras anymore. Sports bra all the way. I don't. Oh yeah. I mean, it's supporting me.
Hey, I feel your pain. I got this big dick just bouncing all over the place. Throws my balance off.
Yeah.
Word. Bones it.
I can't wear skinny jeans.
Nope.
Dick don't fit.
Either one of you watch Letterkenny?
No.
All right. Fuck
No.
you too.
I've heard so many people talk about that show,
It's
but
really good.
it's another one of those shows that, all right, I'll
What's
get to it when I
Letterkenny?
can. It's like a Canadian dry drama comedy.
Yeah. It's really funny. And
Is this on where?
Hulu.
Oh.
And I think it's some of the best comedy dialogue ever. Yeah. See it.
I'll have my opinion sometime.
Okay.
When I start catching up on shows and stuff.
Speaking of catching up on shows, what have you guys been watching? Because I have like 4 shows I'd like to talk about.
Okay. We'll go ahead and start.
Yeah, go ahead and start because
Have you finished Watchmen yet?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
finally.
So fucking good.
It's so good.
Cheesy, crazy.
And also, Dr. Mahan got a good dick.
Big old dick.
Yeah.
Good for him.
we talked about this.
I don't know if it's you think it's
Is it blue?
It's all him? Oh,
No,
it's blue.
It's all because you see him when he's just not blue, and you see his dick just swinging
No,
about.
but like
Is this
you
on
think it's a
Hulu?
prosthetic on the actor.
No, it's not, definitely not.
Is this on HBO?
It's on HBO.
I think
I
Billy
don't have HBO.
Crudup, even he had a prosthetic.
Did he?
I think so.
Well, I mean, because it wasn't that impressive in
It wasn't
the movie.
not impressive.
It wasn't not impressive, but was it like
It's a solid dick.
yeah, but it wasn't like the fucking like monster that it is.
It wasn't Marky Mark in fucking Boogie Nights,
It was not
which was an
unlike
animatronic.
it was not unlike Arnold's dick in Terminator 1. He's just walking across the park. And you see this giant flapping anaconda hitting both his legs. It's like that scene in Stuber where this black dude's walking in the background. You just see his giant flopping dick
watched
slapping his
Stuber.
legs.
What did you think?
I didn't think it was.
I've seen it.
Oh, I enjoyed it a lot.
It was on twice, and both times I was vaguely doing something at the time. So then it was
I
just
don't
like
think it's that great. Honestly, it was a real disappointment. From what I wanted from Kumail Nanjiani, who I'm a fan of, from what I feel Dave Bautista could be.
Yeah.
Like there are several plot threads through that movie that I think are outdated and dumb.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. That's I totally.
And I
agree
like
with you.
how in the first half of the movie, I spotted it out because I'm like, okay, you keep saying this thing, it's gonna mean something. On the radio, just in voiceover, they kept saying how hot it was.
Yeah.
I thought that would amount to something.
Yeah.
I realized it's only an explanation as to why Dave Bautista is sweating all the time.
really.
That's the only reason
Yeah.
I would put money down on it.
Because he's just wet.
He just-
Oh yeah, I know
Sweating
he's sweating
con- yeah.
profusely, but
But nobody else is.
okay.
So, because it's an easy fix, you just put in radio dialogue. No one has to interact with it, and you can just a radio DJ going, "It's going to be another hot one out there in Los Angeles today. Record temperatures going up to 110 degrees."
Yeah.
That would.
I also
Fly right through my head.
They said it so many times it stuck out. to
I
me.
was not expecting he's blind.
Yeah, that was another real dumb fucking plot line.
Yeah, I was not.
Yeah.
Real dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I appreciate that Kumail's character gets over the nice guyness.
Yeah.
But he really reeked of some nice guy bullshit.
Oh,
yeah.
God,
I did,
yeah.
I did not like that.
Yeah, it
Poor
was-
guy.
Yeah, it was gross.
But
But Watchmen's real good.
Watchmen's real good. I went through a handful of like sleeper movies
Yeah.
from last year. I watched Tag.
Oh, Tag
That's
is really
so good.
Tag is good.
Did you like
so
it? Yeah,
good.
it's
Oh
really
my
good.
God.
That is
I
the
think I
Hawkeye
watched
movie
it
we'll never
twice.
get.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched it twice and it was
Oh
great.
man, that movie is so fun.
Yeah,
that one was
fucking
really
hey,
fun.
Tag was fun.
I think I cried
Yeah,
a lot too.
you got all-
And yeah, fucking sneak up on you at the end.
Oh, I was not expecting it.
No.
Yeah, that one
Fucking
was really
assholes.
Yeah.
good. So
Look
good.
out, we're having a good time here.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, cancer.
Yeah. Oh, I was pissed.
Oh, you were angry about that?
Yeah, because I was like, that's not a thing to joke about, you assholes.
We would joke about that.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, because they were so serious about it, and I was like, you fucker.
Like
That's
it's,
your sense of humor?
It's a sudden shift in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because the tone is one thing, and then suddenly, like, it crashes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But realistically, like, I think that is true to life for especially a group of guy friends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as soon as I tell you guys I have cancer, it's going to be a real sad one podcast. Then it's cancer jokes from there on out.
It's true.
It's open
That's also-
season.
yeah, that's also really okay. That's
Yeah,
fair.
tags of.
I mean,
Tag
I
was
get the
good.
humor.
Tag
We're
was
gonna
good.
laugh when we go to Jordan's funeral and it's the Holocaust.
Yeah, the Holocaust.
No one else finds that funny at all,
the
but
cannon
we
and
do.
his ashes go flying.
It's because every time that conversation comes up, no one's laughing except us.
It's what he would have wanted.
It's like it's just me, you, Niall, and David,
David,
who
yeah.
have like who are laughing because it's so hilarious, and everyone's like, "That's real fucked up, guys." It's like, no, it's hilarious.
It's not that funny, guys. I mean, if you knew him.
Yeah.
Was there more shows you had?
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
more.
what else you got?
Well, really quick. Did you think that they stuck the landing for Watchmen?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I felt
did too.
everything was well explained. Everyone ends in a place that you're completely comfortable with.
Yeah.
They leave you on kind of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Which
I'm cool with it.
I mean, they're not doing more, so
Yeah.
it kind of seems like it's a tease with no finish.
Yeah.
So like, all right, whatever.
But I mean, that's the same thing as the comic and the movie. Just we don't know how it really ends. But
comic doesn't end that way.
yeah, because
Either one of 'em.
Rorschach puts his journal in the thing, and the guy's reaching for it. We don't know if he grabs it.
All right, good point. But like, not to the same level as what the show did.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
I mean, it's a show.
The outcome of the comic and the movie would need like a decade to
Yeah.
come back to see what comes of it.
Yeah.
Like the next day, things change for the main characters
true.
of the show. Which I don't think she has it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think she does.
I would think she doesn't, but I also don't think dude's gone.
Yeah, I would easily believe dude's not gone. But I definitely don't think she has it.
Because you already had one dude try that, and he put himself back together.
True.
Anyway, season 2.
Have not even finished season 1, but everyone's been like,
Don't even know
I'll
what you're
get there.
talking about.
So You is this show about Penn Badgley, who is a handsome guy who is an extreme stalker. Like
Okay.
he fixates on a woman, and then he just becomes obsessed with her, and then he does everything in his power to be in her life,
And
like
then moves on to another woman when that doesn't work out? Like, is he a serial stalker?
it's implied that he's a serial stalker.
Okay.
he's crazy.
Yeah, he's super
I feel like
crazy.
we've talked about this.
We
Has this
have.
come up? Okay.
You've
All right.
probably
I kinda
seen
remember-
people watch, or what? Not watching it, but like people
Mention
you know
it?
have been watching
Okay.
it and posting memes and
Yeah.
stuff. And
Like you'll
What's
see a
it on?
meme where it's called You. Just-
What's it on?
Oh, it's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you'll see a meme where it's just like, you're texting your girls like, oh, me and my friends are going out. All right, cool, have fun. And then it just shows a guy putting on like a hat and white shirt and like a jean jacket, because that's typically what Penn Badgley wears
I've not seen that meme.
to stalk people.
oh, okay,
Not in my circles.
Yeah,
yeah, no, there's
We're still doing Baby Yoda.
oh, that's okay.
yeah, but
Yeah.
like he stalks the crap out of what the girl he's fixated on, just so he could be like the perfect guy. Like,
Yeah, I remember we talking about
Yeah.
this.
But
now.
like in the
Yeah.
first one, he's like, I mean, this happens in the first
Is it a
episode.
different girl in the
He's
second
real,
season?
yes,
Okay.
He's real, like,
he's real thorough,
yeah.
and they continue that in the second season, and then it somehow goes off the rails.
What? That seems crazy.
I need a yeah. No, I'll get there. I'll watch that.
So that was fun. Raising Dion.
Which one's that?
So that is
That's a
series.
superhero kid.
Yeah, it's a series on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
It's about this kid who suddenly just starts developing these superpowers. He's with a single mom. The mom has no idea what the fuck is going on.
I heard that show gets heavy.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
There is a
boy.
scene. Oh my god, there is a scene which and it breaks my heart because this happens probably every day to some kid, where the mom has to explain racism to this kid
Yeah.
who's like
6 and doesn't
Yeah.
know why this is happening to him.
Doesn't
but people
know
fucking suck.
Doesn't know why this principal got really mad at him and assumed that he was a bad kid in this all white school.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, like this is but I will say, well, because you find on the first episode, I will say there's one actor that you would really like to see in that show,
Okay.
and his name is Michael Bay Jordan.
Really? Okay.
Yes, he's in it. Yeah, that's
For the whole thing, or just there's like a cameo of him.
He's there throughout the
okay.
season.
Right on.
But it's I really enjoyed that show. I liked it a lot.
Right on.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's a lot of. I finished End of the Fucking World season 2, and that was insane.
Yes, it was.
I haven't watched season 2 yet. I've watched season 1, and I liked it. Like it was an experience.
Yeah, I was really wondering how they could continue that show in season 2, and they did it.
Yeah,
They did it.
It's real good. It's real fucked up, but it's great.
Right on.
Yeah. You know what I really like in there? The soundtrack. They have an
Soundtrack's really good.
amazingly good soundtrack.
I think I remember liking the music in the first season.
Yeah, the like the tone and like the I don't know, something about like listening to like old timey.
The last song that plays at the end of the season is like the perfect catharsis inducing song
Yeah.
possible.
I don't remember what it was anymore.
Well, this is for season 2. I don't remember what
Yeah.
season 1 was, but yeah,
Or
for
like-
season 2, like ends on a perfect song.
Right on.
How do you explain that? It's like old
It's
like
it's
70s or whatever that.
no, it's like a probably like 60s song.
Okay, yeah. I like 60s songs playing.
Like a 60 doo-wop?
Yes, kind of, sort of. I like slowed down 60s doo-wops playing when something real sinister is happening. I don't know what it is, but I like how
That's
it
because Tarantino
looks.
trained you.
Like something about like you hear it and then it's slowly like something's like slowly panning in what's happening and you just know shit's about to get dark.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know what it is. It's great.
Yeah, like just that ending song stuck with me so much. It's on my playlist.
Yeah, it's on my
Everything, like-
playlist too. I think I just re-listened to it over and over
For
again.
anyone who hasn't seen End of the Fucking World, at least for season 1, the concept is a kid who believes himself to be a psychopath,
Yeah.
wants to kind of see what it's like to kill somebody.
Yeah.
He finds this girl in his class, decides she's going to be the one, and they go on this weird adventure.
Yep.
Where he constantly has the monologue of at some point he's going to do it. He's trying to pick his moment. This other stuff kind of gets in the way. He's as if trying to. I watch Blockers too. As if trying to pick a perfect time, like the perfect situation for the first time you have sex.
Yeah.
This kid seems to be trying to prepare his first kill.
Yeah.
Is it still like similar in intent for the show? Like he still thinks he's a psychopath and wants to kill somebody?
No, he's a changed character after the events of the season 1.
Okay.
But then they're both still in like weird places, but they add another character that has a whole
Yeah,
new
she has
dynamic.
a whole other background.
All right, right on.
It's pretty good because I was just like, who the fuck is this? And then it was like, oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you just keep watching,
Like
and it's
the-
let's see how this plays
Like,
out.
the tension is so because one of these people is trying to do something.
Yeah.
but-
You know it's the big picture, but the other people
Yeah.
don't know. But
Yeah.
All right.
So it's like watching that play out is
I
like
like that it was a fast watch.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's
Yes.
still fast.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I think I finished it in a day.
I think I finished it in 2 days.
Right on.
It's
'Cause
like
I-
still like 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, I got
eight,
to, like-
8 episodes. Yeah.
I got to maybe the second episode, and then I took a break after a while because I was like doing a bunch of shit. And then the second time around, I finished it.
Yeah.
I was like, that was a night,
Yeah.
and it was great.
So let's talk about The Witcher.
I don't know anything about the game.
Yes.
So I liked it a whole bunch.
It's so freaking good. Oh my
Like I love
god.
the fight choreography is amazing.
Yes.
It's in the pantheon of Daredevil good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say it's quite Daredevil good.
Yeah.
But it's up there.
And they nailed the Witcher style of swordplay where it's
Okay.
It's kind of it's quick and
It was
efficient.
distinct.
It's quick and efficient, but also kind of dancey.
Yeah, he moved the blade back and forth a lot.
Yeah, there's
between the forward and reverse grip.
Yeah, there's lots of twirls and everything, but he's constantly switching from offense and defense.
Yeah.
Like the one scene during like after the whole butcher scene where he's fighting Renfrey, and then
It's a good fight.
she swings the sword and he has the sword behind his back
Yeah.
and blocks it. Like that is so sick.
I retweeted it, so I assume maybe you guys saw it. But did you see that fight with the soundtrack of Britney Spears' "Toxic"?
Yes. Oh my god, that was so good.
That song is good. I'm
Yeah.
not going to apologize. That song is pretty good.
Yeah, it fits that fight scene.
It fits a lot of fights.
Yeah. Yeah, especially for the whole fight choreography. I sent you guys the trailer for Witcher 3, like the first trailer for it. I don't know if you guys watched it, but
I watched it. Yeah.
it's yeah.
I watched it. I didn't watch it after you posted it yet, but I've watched it the first time around, if
Yeah.
that made sense.
Yeah, and
You've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. I think it was at PSX.
yeah, oh yeah.
In the first PSX we ever went to. I remember seeing that on the big screen.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, "Oh, I've seen this before."
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you still see the quick, efficient fighting style. Just lays people out really quick. Hits them with the Ard, his magic thing, really easily. Like
That
Yeah.
push move.
Yeah.
The Jedi push.
yeah, the Jedi push.
Sorry. So you know the history, like you know the mythos of the game.
I know some of the mythos.
Okay.
Yeah.
So because I've heard the more you know, like the more the changes made in the show are kind of troublesome.
It's mostly for the people who read the books.
Yeah, because the story is more book based.
It's more book based.
Well, I've heard Cavill's performance is more video game based.
Yes. Because
I
I
still
mean,
need- yeah.
because I mean, that's the only thing he can really go off of, like in terms of like
He
tone
could
of
read
voice.
the books.
No, I
He reads.
Yeah, I believe he did read the books too, but
He probably did. He's
I
a big
mean, he's a
nerd.
bigger fan of the game though. So
All right,
How
let
long
me.
are the episodes?
they're like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, like normal Netflix long.
Yeah. But
all right.
he embodies Geralt from the game. Like, so
Does he
well.
weirdly stand out to you?
No,
Is there something about looking at him that you just have a hard time accepting?
no.
Even on my second watch, I'm still
Yeah.
like, something about you just seems.
Well, because here's the problem.
Fake.
Is he yoked like
Yes,
he was
yes.
in?
Oh, yeah.
Henry Cavill is a fucking like
He's a beast of a man.
god of a man. Goddess. He's a god of a man.
But he's not like
He's Superman big. He's
Yeah.
still Superman big.
Yeah.
oh.
He's so big that the costume designer was getting mad at him because his muscles kept breaking through the leather shirts he was wearing.
He's
That's a
top
real
heavy?
fact.
No.
I mean,
What?
he real big in the chest.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's
He's
big,
real
heavy,
top-heavy.
and then
He's
like-
not skipping leg day because you know they
Yeah.
they won't show you bare ass, but they'll show you a lot of Geralt in tight leather pants.
Oh yeah. And he fills those pants.
He filled the pants up. Like he got legs, but he is clearly like more upper body.
is he
Yeah.
thick or is he like super like chiseled?
He's chiseled.
He's chiseled.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like he's
Chiseled and
he's
top
not-
heavy.
Yeah, he's not lean. He is bulky big.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was trying
Okay.
to think.
Yeah,
okay.
he is a bulky, muscled dude.
Which is also kind of why it's scary how fast he can move a sword.
No.
Yeah, dude. People who are not big, but like muscular people with speed is terrifying.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman.
Oh God. Yeah.
Yeah, we've talked about this. He's a fast boy.
He needs to get a fucking title.
Yeah.
I need him to have a title. I would really
How does
love
he
him.
Not have a title yet.
You know what? I think he fucks up in the back. I think people. I think he pisses off the wrong people because he's gotten close several times.
Yeah.
and then he goes through a run of just like getting buried.
Yeah.
I think he's about to go for the Intercontinental title. Probably at Rumble. But anyway, fucking give. I want Braun and Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Something about it's the contacts in the hair. They seem fake to me.
That's fair.
The contacts I feel are too bright.
Oh,
They're too yellow,
Let me look.
and the hair is just too wig-like.
I mean, when it comes to the eyes are like bright yellow, just in general.
I mean, yeah, I've seen it in the game.
They're also supposed to be cat's eyes, but they didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't.
but they didn't take it that far.
Because those contacts shift.
Yeah, because I think that would make it too obvious. That, these are contacts, but they could digitally do it because they made Yennefer's eyes purple. Oh, well, maybe those are contacts too. I don't
That
know.
easily could have been contacts.
Yeah.
I need to
Yeah.
see.
It took me half the show to realize we were working on 3 different timelines.
It took me 1 episode.
Well, you know more.
No. It has nothing to do with that. Dialogue. They say it straight up in dialogue.
Yeah, all right. The second watch, I'm realizing way more. Like, oh yeah, no, they were
Yeah.
telling you.
Like, because you have the scene with Siri saying, "Oh, Queen Calanthe, she did this battle when she was just your age." And Siri is 12 years old. And then the very next scene, you have Renfrey saying, "Queen Calanthe just won this battle." It's like, oh, okay,
yeah,
this is
yeah. No, in the second watch, I got it, but the
Yeah.
first watch, I was like halfway through. Like, when are they gonna meet?
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're moving at like 3 separate points in time.
yeah,
And I think Yennefer's is technically the oldest.
yeah. She's the furthest back.
Yeah, she
He's
goes
giving
first.
me Fabio vibes, but then it's like the muscles
You know what?
throw me off.
You know what? I can see it, Fabio.
Oh yeah, with the long hair, big
Yeah.
muscular build.
Yeah.
But
I get it. Just not
These
corny.
muscles look. There's so much.
Oh, I want to be held in them like a
It's
seriously.
like
baby.
LOL Cool J. It's a lot.
No, I mean valid.
Also, the comedic timing of that show is so good.
Cavill has comedic timing. I don't think people
Is
think
he
about
funny
it.
in there?
He's the straight man. He plays the straight man, so he's not making jokes, but his deadpan reactions
Are hilarious.
are like timed perfect. His grunts, his fucks, like
Oh, you know what? I'll take the law of surprise. Like, it's like, look, I'm not gonna be here for a child, whatever.
Yeah.
Are you pregnant? Yes. Fuck. just
yeah.
Oh,
good.
like that. Okay. That's humor I would find funny.
Fuck. He just walks
Yasser,
away.
Okay.
Yasser, I think is great.
Yes.
I love Yasser so much.
Yeah. Toss a coin, do you wish?
Oh man, it is in my head. It is in my
Oh
head all the
valley
time.
of plenty, oh valley.
I'm
of
like
plenty.
I watch every cover of it now.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
does in every genre of music.
Yeah. If you do ever play the game, just know in the game Jaskier is called Dandelion
Okay.
because his Jaskier means dandelion, but in Polish, but whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I've definitely thought about it.
Yeah.
I've thought about it.
$15 on Xbox
Yeah, it's a
and
pretty good
PSN
deal. Pretty good deal.
for the complete edition.
For which?
Witcher 3.
Oh. I don't know if I don't know.
It's $15.
Well, I mean, if it's not your jam,
But how are you gonna know? I don't think it's
I think
really your jam, but I don't know. It might just catch you. So
adventure role playing in a fantasy setting.
yeah,
So if any of that sounds fun, like it's sword and sorcery. It's gritty. I don't know, like content of the show to content of the games, but it is mature.
yeah. No, it's definitely
Yeah.
mature in
Okay.
the games too.
I don't know.
Because I mean,
It's like God of War.
yes,
Like the first couple God of Wars.
or
Yeah, I
no,
enjoyed those.
like new God of War.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, then you might like it then.
But the God of War fucks.
Yeah.
God of War. Oh,
Oh yeah, he does.
He does fuck.
He does fuck. Yeah.
In the new one? In the Viking God of War?
No,
fucks?
okay, not yet.
Viking
not
the new one,
Kratos?
not
but
the
you
one.
do fuck to get life.
That'd
It's
be
funny.
weird if he fucks
Yeah,
and
that's what I was
his
saying,
son's
like-
there.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
You
Like
get
the
life by
earlier God of
fucking.
Wars
Yeah,
were
yeah.
a little more
Yeah.
cheeky about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But Geralt fucks.
Girl fucks.
Okay.
Yennefer's so hot.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Then I
Don't know
found
who
out like
that
the
is.
actress is like 23. I'm like, that's like an age I really shouldn't be sexualizing anymore.
It's
Oh.
fine. It's over 18.
Not the point.
That's still weird to me.
Hey,
the point.
there's
I'm
plenty of people.
pretty
in-
sure I've had this discussion. Like, this discussion comes up with like, I don't know, a lot where we talk about age, and then I'm just like, yeah, I can't. I'm not.
Can't do
I
it.
don't know.
You have a very specific
Yeah,
age range that
yeah.
you go for. But you know what? Super well cast.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody in there is super
I have to check
well
that out.
cast.
Yeah.
I'll
I
at least
feel
watch episode 1. At
the-
least.
Yes.
Although I will say one thing I am slightly disappointed about is that in the games in the book, Triss Marigold is a redhead.
And they made her blonde.
She's what? No.
Oh.
She's
Why
like-
are you upset that she's a redhead?
No, well, because she's. I mean, I'm totally fine because she's like
All right. Now I remember.
she's like dark skin with frizzy hair. Like I don't know like what ethnicity she is, but she's still hot. But I was expecting because Trish is real. Trish is
What? Not hot.
she's not hot.
I mean, really, anyone who wasn't a peasant was pretty attractive.
It's true. It's true.
like Renfrey.
Renfrey.
She was super cute.
So sad she's gone.
Every other witch in the whole witch school, they were
Yeah.
all pretty attractive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fucking, even Yennefer with the hump was looking pretty good.
Yeah, no, she wasn't bad. Yeah.
I mean, she's just an attractive person.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'll get there.
Yeah.
I'll see who you guys are
You,
talking
you,
about.
you would
one
like
day.
the black guy.
One day.
Forgot
Oh yeah,
his
you've
name.
mentioned
He
that.
got a big lantern head.
Yes, he does.
I mean, it's 8 episodes in total.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that much.
It's not a lot. They are like 45 minutes. Like, if you give one episode and completely don't find anything interesting, fine. If you
Yeah.
do one and you're kind of malaise about it, I do think because the show is working with several timelines, you don't quite get the bite of it until the end of the second episode.
Yeah.
And I think from there, it's really cooking. Like, I don't think it's ever bad, but
Yeah.
if you weren't excited about it by concept, then I understand it could be difficult to get into.
Yeah. Also, I don't like the Game of Thrones comparisons because
It's not the same.
It's not at all.
Yeah. They're two fucking different
It's
worlds.
like just because it's swords and fantasy.
yeah.
It's Game of Thrones. No, it's not. Not even close. It's a totally different beast.
We
I haven't
actually
heard
have
anyone
magic in
say
Witcher.
that.
Yeah.
But I feel like I could see why they would say that.
Yeah.
Just from seeing
Yeah, well,
it, I could see
'cause
why you would
people
say
see
that.
medieval times and
Yeah.
there's swords. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Because I can
it's
imagine
Game of
someone saying
Thrones.
that. Oh yeah, I'm watching The Witcher. Did you like Game of Thrones? It's like
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, Witcher, a kid in Arthur's
Arthur's court.
Yeah.
Black Knight.
Medieval
Black
times.
Knight.
It's all the same.
There you go.
All equal and can be judged alike.
Yeah, there you go.
No.
Okay.
What else you got, Jordan? Anything
Uh,
else that you got into over the break?
Well, yeah. Did we all watch Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I really liked it.
I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm super happy with it.
Like,
Yeah.
sure, problems, but there's problems with every single Star Wars movie.
It would have been unfathomable
Yeah.
that they got away perfect.
Yeah,
There was no way I ever saw that happening.
yeah,
The first 2 movies are completely different.
Yep.
I didn't expect the third one to fix it all.
yeah.
I just wanted to feel like another Star Wars movie. I didn't want it to betray space, lightsabers, and the Force.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And it's there. It's
yeah.
all there.
There's one thing I'm always so curious about when people say, "But this isn't Star Wars." What does that mean?
Yeah, what is
I don't know.
What does that mean?
A
It's a
conversation.
40-year-old concept at this
Yeah.
point.
I don't.
That's what they're looking for.
We didn't talk about this movie at all, right?
No.
Okay,
it
well,
came out after we stopped.
Okay. A vague conversation I had with a coworker was, "Oh, did you see the new Star Wars?" And I was like, "Yeah, I really liked it." I'm not like a super fan where I watched all the old ones, but
And
I
that's-
really liked this movie for what
That's
it.
just like a thing you can say to protect yourself
Yeah.
from super
Yeah.
fans.
Because then, so that's the thing. Because he was a super fan.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. You-
I was just like, "Oh yeah, I really enjoyed it. I cried a lot. It was a great movie." And he was like, "Yeah, I had some problems with it." And I was like,
course
"What
you did.
are your problems, sir?" And he was just like, "There's this big fight scene. Can we talk about that?"
It's been
I'll just say
weeks
there's
now.
a
It's
fight
been-
scene. You know who the
Yeah, it's
people
been
are
a month.
fighting?
I
Okay,
think it'll be a
look,
month.
When we start talking about Star Wars, we might go into some spoilers. If you don't want to hear the spoilers, you can stop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Well, his thing was just there was a huge fight scene with the Resistance and the Order.
Yes.
Order.
Yes, the order.
Yes. So then they're having a fight, this big huge battle, right?
Uh-huh.
And then during that battle, there's also some things happening on the side, like, hey, let's fix the antenna or whatever,
Yeah.
the satellite.
Yeah.
Let's do a thing to a satellite.
Let's do the satellite. He was not happy about that. There's this huge fight scene going on, but you guys are going to focus on the satellite. What I really wanted to see was at least 7 or 10 minutes some
dogfighting?
Yes.
And this-
some ships shooting at each other, and I was
gets
like,
dull.
7 minutes is
That
a
gets
long
dull.
time.
And this is why he's wrong, because he loves the original trilogy so much. That's what they did in the original trilogy. The 3 planes of combat. You have
But
the
that's
space battle going on.
probably-
Yeah.
You have Han doing his thing. Then you have Luke in the throne room. Like it's
I would only
it has
assume.
3 different things.
They
every
only
time.
did that once.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. See, I would only assume that
In the movie, everyone says is the worst of that trilogy.
Yeah, if a lot of like space fighting happens, I guess you would say. If that happened a lot before, probably because that's filler stuff, ain't it?
Typically,
Right?
like
that's how I saw it. I mean, I had no problem
for the most part. As I quickly think back on all the like the fight space.
Well,
scenes,
we're gonna watch it again so you can have opinions.
Yeah. Like it is always just to kind of spice up another thing that's already happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
just like here's what's going on too.
In Return of the Jedi, where Lando is flying in the Falcon and they're shooting a bunch of TIE fighters and whatever, they're flying into the Death Star. That's happening.
I have a story to
We
tell.
cut down to Endor and we're sneaking up to the shield generator.
Yeah.
You know, and then we bounce back for some drama with Luke and the Emperor and Vader. Like, there are 3 stories happening in there. One of them, the least important of them, is the dogfighting.
Yeah.
I didn't get to. I have a story because we didn't see each. We didn't get to talk about the movie, so I couldn't tell you my experience.
Oh yeah.
So we were at the theater, and theaters now you reserve your seats and stuff like that. So
I'm happy with that.
How we sat was we sat at the very at the end where like where
Right next to the aisle.
the aisle seat. How it went was Marlon, Jordan, and then me.
Okay.
Because I was just like, I'll just
Niall
sit.
was somewhere in the back.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to sit with you?
No, because he bought his ticket like the day before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Niall surprised us. I wasn't expecting him. I just remember Jordan saying like, "I have a friend coming with us. Is it cool if he is it cool if my friend joins us?" And it was Niall, and I was like, "Holy shit, we're gonna watch the movie!" Yeah, but so I sit down. In between me and the other person is this empty seat, and I'm just like, "Okay, well, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be empty." It was not. A guy came.
Okay.
So he sits down, and I'm sitting next to this guy. A little. He wasn't really big. It was just he's a lot older, and he needs space.
He was at least 78 years old.
Yes. Oh, my God. Okay.
He was in the first Star Wars.
So, okay. So, movie starts. We're watching the movie, right? You know, some stuff happens. That's why I can't say if it's... I mean, it's not really a spoiler or anything, but...
He's complaining about the movie.
He's asking questions to me.
Has he never seen a Star Wars?
I don't know.
Is he asking like these
He's
basic
asking
questions?
the wrong fucking person because I don't have the answer.
He unfortunate for him, he sat next to you.
Yes.
But only because you just don't have the answers he wants.
Is that her mom?
Yes.
Is
So,
that her grandmother?
There's a scene where it's what is it?
I don't think you have to explain it. I think that
Yes.
gives them enough context.
Yeah. There's just stuff happening, and it's just, who's that? His mom or her mom? Is that her grandmother? And this dude is like, he's like talking to me.
Why is he here?
I don't know, but he's talking to me, and it's not like the
so
music.
mad.
It's not like the music is filling up.
Yeah, so he's
the
being
silenceness.
loud.
He's being loud.
Yeah.
So it's just, is that her grandmother? I was like, no, I don't think so. and then it was just like, okay,
Should have just been one of the shh.
yeah. And then the next thing, is he dead? I take one look and I shrug because I don't know.
Yeah. At this point, you're just giving nonverbal cues.
And the
We're all
worst
watching
part
the movie, sir. We're gonna find
is
out.
he started to get real comfortable.
First time it came out.
Okay, first of all, how I was seated was I'm in my seat. You know, it has armrests
Like a
and
person.
stuff.
Yes.
I'm holding my backpack in front of me because I have nowhere to really put it, and I didn't want to put it on the chair in front of or in the back of the chair in front of me in case
That's
people are
rude.
going to walk.
Yeah.
So it's in my lap. This guy is
that your
getting
bag?
real comfortable. Legs spread.
Oh, he man spread it out?
Legs spread.
Oh,
so
man.
my knees are to Jordan's knees because I'm just like, I can't. He's resting.
And he's not a tall person. He's not so
he's
tall
taller
we're like
than me.
Yeah, but, well, you're not
Most
very
people
tall.
are.
He's not so tall that like just by necessity like he has to spread his legs a little bit to fit a normal person.
Nah, he can sit normally.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Well,
That's
he
what I
was
thought.
man spreading.
Benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
His
But
fucking
yeah.
knees were on my
Yeah.
thigh, and I was like, "Come on, man! This is my position watching the movie."
Steph's really scrunched up to
Yeah.
the side.
To the point that I started to lean on Jordan, and I felt like I had to explain myself, but he knew. He's like, "I know." I was like, "Okay, well, yeah."
What an asshole.
He just
Speaking of, I know that scene got me.
That's pretty good.
I ugly cried. I ugly cried a lot more than I thought I was going to.
Yeah.
And some parts weren't even sad. I don't know why I was crying.
Just overwhelmed with emotion.
I think I was crying at the trailers too. And I forgot what trailer really hit me.
The
There's
trailer
something
didn't
that
even
happened.
make sense.
There was one trailer.
There was one movie that I was bawling at, and I don't remember
the trailer
what it was.
before the movie. Okay.
Yeah.
There was one trailer that showed in the theater for a movie that I thought already came out. Oh, the other Batista movie, the My Spy.
Yeah, I thought
yeah,
that
yeah.
thing already
That-
came out too.
That
'Cause-
movie hasn't come out yet?
Was there a
No.
hold?
Yeah, they held it back because they were showing that and Stuber at the same time.
Yeah, and it was
And then
confusing as hell.
because everyone's like, "This isn't the same movie." So yeah, it got pushed back or whatever. Like I saw it too. I'm like, "Oh yeah, you never happened."
The one where he does
And
his
it's,
dance
and it's
move.
the same trailer.
He does his.
It is.
He does his
Yeah, he
dance.
does all the internet dances and whatnot, all the
Yeah.
Fortnite dances.
Oof.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be bad.
I feel like I've
Yeah.
seen that trailer enough that
Every
I know
big guy
the movie.
has to do the little girl movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I mean,
true.
The Rock did his
the
time. So
babysitter,
so I'm just-
Pacifier.
pacifier.
I'm just hoping we're getting closer and closer to Hobbs and Shaw 2 starring Dave Bautista. Come on.
Don't tease me like
Come on,
I
that.
still need to
son.
watch Hobbs and
God.
Shaw. I haven't
Come
watched
on,
it yet.
son.
Hobbs and Shaw is super fun.
I still haven't
I still
watched
need
it.
to watch it too, yeah. But just imagine The Rock and Batista in a movie together.
Oh, I'm into it.
I watched
Like Batista's
Hustlers.
not untalented.
He's not.
like
no.
he's aware of his size.
Yeah.
And is like he's good at making fun of himself about it.
Yeah.
He's never going to win an Oscar, but in a Hobbs and Shaw movie, you're not going for Oscar-worthy performances.
you're
You're
just
looking to
going
have a
for
good
fun.
fucking
Yeah.
time. So yeah, I 100% agree. Let's just officially agree we're not going to bring in Vin Diesel anymore. Let's get Batista in
Yeah.
here. As you're not ethnically ambiguous, but a guy who plays several different ethnicities.
There
Grant,
you
you just
go.
have to cover his giant Filipino flag tattoo on his arm.
Fucking
That's still there.
Yes. He's
he's
Oh,
a
I didn't
big
even
Filipino dude.
realize that.
Yeah.
So we
his
went.
last name's Batista.
We
Sorry,
went
go
to
on.
Samoa.
That's
we went to
true.
Samoa. Let's go to the Philippines.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Batista bad guy? Well, yeah, bad guy first, then good guy. That's the rule.
Yes. Yes. Because The Rock's like, oh, I know somebody. I busted him a couple years ago.
Yeah. No. Bad guy of the movie first.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair.
So we bring back Charlize Theron
Oh yes.
to now be a good guy to fight Batista, who will say he is associated with Idris Elba's
Yeah.
organization. He's
Yeah.
like
Somehow.
Idris Elba 2.0. He's tan
Yeah, I
Superman.
know. I still need to watch that.
It's super fun. If you have a thumb drive, I'll give it to you.
Oh yeah. I really want to watch that.
Oh no, I haven't. I just haven't watched it.
Okay.
I watched Hustlers.
That
I feel like I have to give it another good watch, but I feel like I already watched it.
I mean, we're drinking a lot during it.
Yeah. It just went differently than I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the commercials made it seem like it was like a comedy. Like, this is all fun and games.
And it's
Haha.
not.
And it's not. It gets real serious. And then at some point turned into a whole nother movie where I was like, is this what we're watching? Okay. I was intoxicated.
Okay.
I looked at Niall for confirmation if this is actually what I'm seeing, and he goes, "Yep, Steph, this is exactly what you're seeing."
Not
And
what
I
we
was
signed
like,
on for.
Okay, because it was odd.
Yes.
It got real weird at one point, and I was like, "What's happening?" And then I don't know. I checked out.
I watched Blockers,
How is that?
Which one's that again?
John Cena and
where everyone's trying to stop their daughters from having sex.
yeah.
I saw that
You
as
saw
a
it in theaters by
screening,
yourself,
and
didn't
I
you?
didn't like
I
it.
didn't like it. Yeah.
I thought they were forcing a lot of things. I thought it was forced humor, a lot
Yeah.
of forced
So,
humor.
so what you're saying is it's basically Office Christmas Party of 2019.
I didn't see Office Christmas Party.
It's a
I
bad
thought it was
movie.
very forced.
Like it's a movie 10 years old in concept.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
debatably 20 years old in concept. Like
Yeah.
overprotective parents like trying to stop their children from having sex.
Yeah.
Like and they barely address it, but like the focus is on these girls can't have sex.
Yeah.
When like
The
there's
boy-
no concern about
Yeah.
like these boys having sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
No, that's fair.
protecting their princesses.
Yeah.
I think it's, I don't know. Yeah, that was a lot of forced humor.
Yeah.
Where I was just like, it doesn't feel genuine. I hate it.
Like I get out there, someone's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have John Cena butt chug, and like someone thought that was real funny.
I'm sure it would have been funnier somewhere else, but this particular movie, I didn't.
It's a funny thing you can say,
Yeah.
but like a joke you make and a thing you have to like go through the work of doing.
Yeah.
Two different things.
Well, okay, I have a question. What was John Cena's job in that movie?
He was the dad.
Yeah, then none of them actually have
Yeah.
jobs.
Okay.
It was just he was a
Like,
dad.
They make money somehow, but don't ask questions.
Because John Cena does not look like a normal person next to normal people.
Yeah, he
in
was
his
a
fucking like
monster.
Dennis the Menace looking fucking outfits.
Yeah.
his like button up short sleeve shirts up to his fucking throat. His short cargo shorts.
Like he's clearly wearing like a triple XL shirt.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like in John, I want to see more John Cena being funny.
Yeah.
Because he is like he can do it. What's the other one that he was in with Amy Schumer?
Trainwreck.
Yeah, he was funny in that.
Yeah.
This, Steph, you're right. Like it's all forced.
It just, I don't know. It doesn't seem genuine. It was just like, hey, you know what? This is a funny thing. Let's fucking do it. And then
Yeah.
it was just like,
And it doesn't-
oh, you're just being funny to be funny.
And it doesn't quite go like over the top like so many Ben Stiller movies, like where we're really going into hyperbole, and it doesn't stay grounded either.
Yeah.
It gets like real weird and like silly, but not
Yeah,
consistently.
because there's
Yeah.
the funny that's like unintentional funny, but it's fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like, this would be so funny if we did it. And then it's just like, it didn't play out.
No.
It wasn't as funny as you thought.
I watched all 6 episodes currently available of the Harley Quinn cartoon on
yes.
the DC Universe.
Yeah.
It is my fucking favorite thing ever now. I violently hit refresh on a website that I watched it, waiting for the next episode to come out.
Dang.
I'm like, it's Friday, give it to me.
Yeah.
It is so fucking funny, and it's because it is animated like so many other cartoons you've grown up with, but is vulgar on a level that you and your friends die laughing.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Interesting.
Ron Funches plays King Shark, which is ridiculous and also the best thing in the world. And typically, I'm not super big on like famous people doing
Random
animation.
cameos, yeah.
Well, random cameos I can deal with, but like when a famous person gets a animation role because they're famous, like they're banking on the name.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I kind of take umbrage with it because there's a lot of like real voice actors who could do as good or better of a job.
Yeah.
But you're trying to bank on this person's acting.
Yeah.
Kelly Cacao, whatever,
yeah.
like the
Kaylee
Big Bang
Cuoco.
girl. Yeah.
Quo.
She's really good.
Yeah?
I give her full props.
Okay.
She's in there with like some other voice actors. Not everyone
Who's
in
that
there is
again? I forget who she is.
Kaylee Cuoco.
She's the Big Bang blonde girl.
She's in the Big Bang Theory. She's like the only.
No, how have you not been aware of that show?
I have a
to know
lot of
who she
people
is.
who tell me that I would love that show.
That's not a show
but
for
it's
me.
never.
It's not a show.
I thought it exploited nerds.
a little bit.
Yep.
Someone put it into a good perspective for me a little bit ago.
I know someone said I remind them of what's her name when she. I'm pretty sure she's. What's her name? Why can't I think of it? She ukulele, short girl.
Zoe Deschanel?
No, no.
Oh,
what's her name?
Oh crap! From Garfunkel and Oates.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Her.
Kate McCucci.
Yeah,
Kate
there it is.
McCucci. I love her.
She's adorable. I love
She's
her.
one of my favorites.
No, someone broke it down. It's like it's not like it's some groundbreaking show of like nerds making it to primetime. It's just another sitcom with the skin of like nerddom to it for mass audiences. Like
I don't know. I get super turned off when nerd makes
like it's not a
nerd
show.
is like a dumb guy, which makes no sense because nerds are really smart. So why do you make them sound stupid?
It's not a show for like the nerd geek community to hold like a torch up in the darkness. It's just another sitcom with another premise.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I don't know.
And when I heard that, because I was kind of on the train of like, this is exploitive.
I've
I'm not
never
saying
seen
that
an
right.
episode,
Exploitative.
so I don't know how
Yeah.
I would feel.
Of
but
like my culture, like a
Yeah.
culture I take ownership of. But I think the more accurate is like, it's not really trying to be exploitive as much as it is just another thing that is robotic that they've been doing forever.
Yeah.
have you ever seen an episode?
I've seen a couple episodes, and
I've seen the first handful of seasons.
it's just not funny to me.
I've,
Because
It's just more of
never
the same.
seen one. What is it on Netflix?
I've no
I don't
idea.
know.
Because like a lot of the jokes are just nerd reference.
Oh,
That's really it.
And like it I don't know if it tries to tell you or if other people, associate with it, but like it's not everybody. It's a type
Yeah.
of nerd that makes other references. I never saw myself in the show really. Like I never really saw my type in there. So yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all just socially awkward nerds
Yeah.
trying to just living their lives.
They all get like attractive girlfriends by the end of it.
I don't know. It's never interested me either.
Yeah.
So I've
It
never
doesn't have to.
bothered.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
I know it's not for me. It's not for Anthony.
But then I never
Probably not
gave
for
it
you.
a chance. So then, but I was never interested in the first place. So,
So
I
you
don't know.
have to. You don't have to give
Okay.
everything a
You're
chance.
you're not missing anything.
Okay.
So JB Smooth is the voice of a piranha plant in Harley Quinn. It's pretty
JB
great.
Smooth.
You
You may know JB Smooth from such hit movies as Pootie Tang.
He's a perfect.
Jamie Foxx?
No,
No.
JB Smooth.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. No, not
Smooth.
Jamie. Yeah.
Not
Oh, that's his
Smooth.
actual
Smooth.
name?
Yeah, JB Smooth.
I mean,
Never
he
heard
says it
of
with
him
a
in
V,
my
but it's
life.
spelled THE. I bet you would probably recognize him. He is a guy you hire to make one-liners.
Yeah.
And that's why he's perfect in this piranha plant that just makes random comments.
Wasn't he in Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's the black teacher.
Yeah.
In Spider-Man Far From Home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, it is smooth, sir.
Smooth.
Oh yeah, I guess it is. All right.
I know me JB Smooth. I watched Pootie Tang.
I don't remember him in Pootie. Is he the one with the hair? The
What?
French fry hair?
No.
Oh.
He's Pootie Tang's friend that's hanging out with him like throughout the entire movie. He's the one that says he was juvenated before, lost it, and got juvenated again. Rejuvenated.
Oh, I've been mixing up this movie now. Now it makes sense.
What did you think the movie was?
I've been mixing it with the Jamie Foxx movie.
What Jamie Foxx
Booty
movie?
Call.
How to be a player? Oh,
That's why.
Booty Call.
I think
booty,
that's-
pooty. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
I think that's
It's
why.
a very surface confusion.
Yeah.
It's mixing up the VHSs in the boxes at Blockbuster.
Also, Pootie Tang's a very obscure movie.
I've never seen it.
Is it?
yes,
Oh,
it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booty call.
Harley Quinn's great. I also decided I was going to get back into Doctor Who.
Oh, really?
So I watched all of the current Doctor's season, which
Yeah.
is only 10 episodes.
Yeah, I was
but-
actually doing that like midway through last year because I realized I didn't watch a lot of 11. I thought I watched all of 11, but apparently I missed like a whole entire season.
I couldn't get into the.
So I
11.
finally got to Capaldi, and then I kind of just fell off again.
I feel Capaldi is dry in a way that is easy to fall off.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
that's probably why.
I would suggest watching, and like I binged it over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
This is something I just recently watched. Jodie Whittaker is charming and fun in a way that
Yeah.
reminds me of David Tennant without trying to be David Tennant.
then
Yeah.
that's what I want to see because
I
I
would-
like her alone.
Yeah.
Like
I would-
I've always liked her.
I would suggest giving it a shot. It is a season that is very of the now time.
Yeah,
There's an episode.
Where's this
about
on?
it's on Amazon.
the internet.
ain't it? Yeah,
You can buy it on Amazon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
It's not streaming anywhere that I found.
Mm.
I had to resort to the internet. There's an episode
Not
with
much.
Rosa Parks about racism.
Ooh.
There's a episode about I can't remember what it's called. But when India became Pakistan in India.
Yeah.
When that split happened.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of socially conscious episodes in there.
Okay.
But
who are the writers?
I don't know. Moffat's gone.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, Moffat's gone. I don't even think he finished Capaldi's run. But he hasn't done any of Whitaker's.
Cool.
Yeah.
Moffat's fine. Moffat is fine.
He was real good in the beginning,
Yes.
and
Then he kind of just, you know what? Let's kill Hitler.
Yeah.
Dinosaurs in space.
He just put training wheels on and just let it coast.
Yeah. It's him and Mark Gatiss that are doing Dracula on Netflix, right?
I've been starting to hear that that's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to
I've been
watch
seeing
it.
people post about Dracula, but
Very few, but everyone that I've seen posted is pretty good. I mean, it's not like I wasn't going to watch it. It's
Yeah,
just a matter of like
yeah.
how fast am I going to watch it?
Yeah, because it's three. It's a 3-episode series, but it's like
3 movies.
It's 3 movies. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like hour and 30 minutes each. So it's a BBC show.
Yeah,
No, it's literally a BBC show.
it is. It is on Netflix.
Yeah.
Badong.
Which please put all BBC shows on Netflix so I can just watch them, please.
I need to watch things.
I mean, there's
Also, where's Luther
That's
season
good amount.
5? That's all. That's what I really want.
Ooh.
That's what I really want.
And as far as something I realized after the last podcast,
Yeah.
when we were doing our review, I'm disappointed in how little I knew about music these last 10 years.
Yeah.
So I've committed myself to not just keep listening to the same things I've been listening to for the last 10 years, but I've started focusing on building up Spotify so I can start getting recommendations from it. And I'd like to get into some new stuff.
What type of music are you trying to...
Right now, I'm feeding it everything that I have been listening to.
Okay.
So I went a day of Childish Gambino, I went a day of AFI, I went a day of classic rock. Like I'm putting in the base DNA
Yeah.
for it to build off of.
Okay.
So I haven't gone to anything new or suggestive yet.
I'll send you my 30/30 playlist, which is all kind of current-ish hip-hop.
Oh, that's right. That's a thing you can do with Spotify.
Yeah.
You can share playlists.
Yeah.
I got to figure out how to tell people to find me. I'd be willing to let fucking A.
I mean, I could just send you the
can't
link
talk.
in LRC chat, and you can access it that way.
But can't you like access through Spotify if you know
Yeah,
like
you can
a person's handle?
Yeah.
'Cause I was gonna say if anyone listening has something, I'd be willing to.
Oh, we can make an LRC playlist.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just make a collaborative playlist where the 3 of us keep putting songs in there.
And it just becomes like 500 long, like Steph's birthday list.
Hey,
And we'll call.
that's still around.
We got 100 in tops.
Okay, how
well,
about this?
because we also had it on shuffle, and then songs started to repeat.
Okay, how about this? We'll start an LRC playlist, but we only add new songs that we've heard this year.
Okay.
Now, granted, it could be an old song that you've never heard before, but if it's a new song you've heard
Newly exposed
this-
to music.
yes.
Ha!
So you add
End of the
that.
fucking world too. I have 2 songs on there that
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
add.
Well, I can't because I listened to those last year.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Wait. Dang it. That counts as me too. Because I actually watched...
Actually, you're on the free version of Spotify, right?
Correct.
I think we have one more slot.
Yeah, you
in
can
the-
join our family.
in our family plan.
I'd do it.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to put Steph's address as your address.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I've been debating.
Don't listen to Spotify.
But listen to us on Spotify. I've been debating as I mean it's the 7th. I'm still just getting into it of debating like is this worth my $8 a month?
For Spotify?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like my first 3 months are $1, but
Yeah.
If you join our family plan, it's $3 a month.
all right, yeah,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll do that.
I just charge everyone once a month, and then that's it.
All right,
Yeah. There you go.
If I remember,
take it off the money that you owe me every month.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna send you $2.
Yeah, I gotta-
Yeah, send me $2 a month.
I'll give you some for this month too.
But yeah, so that was the thing I decided I wanted to get into among a bunch of other stuff. I'm like I used to be up on music.
Yeah.
Like people still think of me when they have like music questions. Like I used to be a knowledge of
Like a knowledge base.
yeah. and I'm not anymore. I realize I'm just not.
Yeah,
And not that it's bad, but it's not what I want.
that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm like scrolling my pictures.
You're just
to
looking through.
Well, I'm looking through photos because I'm trying to see if there's anything that I wanted to share of anything I really did. I mean,
Well, you can share them on our social medias.
that's also fair.
And you say, hey, look at the fun we had over the break.
I just did a lot of recording of stuff.
You did.
Yes.
You did 3 videos
Yes.
over our break?
I was doing a lot of like
You stayed productive.
tried to. I tried
Did.
to.
You did.
I actually picked. I got a cell phone selfie stick / phone
Mount?
holder stand recently that I just got in the mail yesterday that I really like.
Right on.
So it looks like it's literally the size of
A
your
soda
Coke
bottle.
yeah, your soda bottle.
Okay.
So that's it in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
You flip the top up, and then that's what holds the phone. So it's like a little selfie stick, and then that extends like this far.
Like a selfie stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you pull the 3 points at the very bottom out, and it
Okay.
becomes a tripod.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
$20 on Amazon.
Sounds clever.
And then I picked up a ring light because they had a portable ring light on Amazon for like $7, and I was like,
Okay.
oh, I'll try this out. Did not use any of those things recording my videos recently.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been using just my
things to look forward to.
yeah. I have a new video, or I have a video coming out, or a video that I'm going to record sometime during this week.
And so far, it's all been makeup, right?
Yeah, actually, makeup, and I was gonna do a review on a menstrual cup. I was gonna do a menstrual cup video,
All right.
kind
So
of
we
just
have that to look
talking about
forward
it
to.
for like it was like an informative video. Plus, I also got my little sanitizer
I'm
thing for it.
really curious how that's received. I'm genuinely scientifically curious how what the reach on the video like that will be.
Oh,
I feel
like talking about
I feel
it.
like that might get a lot.
I think it could.
Yeah,
I do.
'cause
I really think it could.
Informative.
That's
maybe,
genuinely a thing that a lot of girls are looking into nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like it's not a thing you get famous for.
No,
Like
I don't think so.
it's not.
but
I don't think it's like
I don't think it'll
my
go-
channel is about like menstruation and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
ways to deal with it.
I just wanted to talk about it because I was like, I don't think people really talk about it. And then I
No,
picked
they
up
don't.
this like 3-minute sanitizer thing off Amazon where I could just sanitize it all the time, basically. I don't know. Everyone has different methods.
Sure.
I'm not
Yeah.
that educated on it, but it's just something to talk about that maybe someone might find informative. So
Like that's a weird one-off thing. I think that could like really
Yeah.
catch attention. I'm curious how that goes.
yeah. Just a little-
So Steph,
little
where do
things.
people go to find your videos?
You can find my videos on YouTube or the link on my bio, I think, on
Your what
Instagram
bio?
and Twitter.
Oh, you're- all right.
But it's Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS. I stream. Oh, I also stream stuff on Twitch. Same thing. STEPH. No, I lied. It's ST.
Why would you lie to us?
It's STEPHXONXMEAH. That's the one thing I haven't moved over.
So complicated.
Yep.
I haven't moved it over because that's where all my
And
like 27 followers are, or
what social
17
medias
followers
do you
are.
use?
Instagram, Twitter. Follow me there. Everything's on there. Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS.
Jordan, what are you doing on the social medias?
You can find whatever I post on most social media platforms at Jordan is a Bear. Watch my goddamn streams. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I just finished Darksiders 3 over the break, which is a lot of fun.
Right on.
Also beat Death Stranding, which is also really, really fun. Brought to you by
Can't believe
Monster.
You didn't tell me about pissing Monster drink.
I'm going to start playing Jedi Fallen Order
Right on.
on stream, and I'm going to also record each thing and just cut it up and put it on YouTube, just in case you want to watch the clips or whatever.
Because I'm bad at streaming and I do other stuff.
Exactly.
I can't watch it, and you don't tell us when you're going to do it.
It's also true. I don't advertise nothing, which
Oh. I actually have like a note, like in my notes, I actually have like a Twitch note that has all my different games that I'm playing in layout where all I do is copy paste and then change a little things and then tweet it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's efficient.
I just started doing it.
It only
just
took
'cause-
me 3 years to make a Word doc of the tags that we use every week.
Oh, dude, I've been doing that too with as I go with the videos I make.
Yeah.
Because I have all the tags of all the little makeup tags to tag.
Yeah. I've been doing like the same 10 to 15 every podcast gets them. And I was just constantly just doing my best to remember them every time.
No,
Finally.
this is the year where we make a push to start advertising more, try to get ourselves in more people's ears.
Well, what I'd like to start doing this year is our what is it?
No, don't say it.
The thing that we were supposed to do that we said that we were going to do because I've been wanting to watch things.
Robocock.
No,
that wasn't it? Oh, my bad.
One thing every month. We'll try to do an adventure or a sketch.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, we're gonna. I like 2020 because it's visually symmetrical,
Yeah.
more or less.
Yeah, 2020 vision.
Barbara Walters.
I don't like anything you two just said.
I heard of that and
I
it
like
made
the-
me.
On ABC. On
Yeah.
ABC before the ball dropped, they cut on Barbara Walters and this is 2020. On Barbara Walters. They did like a whole
That
thing.
is so cool.
Barbara Walters saying, I'm Barbara Walters and this is 2020.
Wow.
And then
That's
the
awesome.
ball started going. I was like, oh, dude.
That's so cool.
But
I didn't
visually,
see that. That's
visually,
so cool.
I like the look of 2020.
Yeah, it's the start of a new decade.
It feels good to try and start doing stuff, and I've got a lot to do.
Oh yeah, PSA, if you're writing the date down, actually put 2020 and not just 20.
I thought that was dumb at first, then I realized, yeah, I guess someone could take.
Well, because like if
Yeah.
someone got a check and then just put
yeah.
2019 on it, then
Yeah.
technically wouldn't that still be valid? Because you have a year.
I mean, if you put, all right, yes, a check has a lifespan to it, but like contracts and whatnot is kind of what it's focused on.
Yeah.
And also, fuck it, we haven't written a 4-digit year in forever. Let's start doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that too. Sorry,
Jordan,
guys.
what are your social medias though? Where do people, if you were to post when your Twitch goes up?
I said this already. It's on most social media platforms at Jordan is a bear.
Oh, all right. Well, I forgot that
Before
part.
we leave, shout out to Anna, who,
Absolutely.
yeah.
I was gonna hit that up in a second.
Oh, okay. Sorry, beat you to it.
Yeah. Our social medias, LORC podcast on the Twitter, the Instagram, and on a Facebook. Anna, I mean, at this point, beat everyone else out. Super fan number one.
Yeah.
Anna emailed us actually
With
twice.
the facts and the receipts.
She actually emailed us twice over the break.
Oh.
I just only screenshotted the one. She went back and listened.
Yeah.
She found out when Steph first appeared, episode 3 and 4. When she became a regular, 10.
10.
Wow.
Which we were saying like, it's got to be by 20. And I think we all thought like late teens.
Yeah.
So you've been this podcast for a long time.
Thank you.
And she even has her top 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Did you not look? Or are you
No.
just reacting for audio?
I didn't look at all.
Oh, you fucking suck. I thought that's
She
actually
said
what you
I
were
was a
even pulling up.
treasure. Also,
That's because you are.
because oh, go ahead, you can read it.
All right, so if anyone else wants to try not try, if anyone wants to talk about the top episodes, Anna feels that these are our top episodes. Number 5, LORC presents the Fruit Olympics. That was a super fun episode. I remember
Still got to
laughing a
do
lot.
it.
Number 4, Dinosaur Pizza Party. This is where I think we learned a lot about Bahrain.
Yeah,
Bahrain.
Yeah.
Bahrain.
Number 3, Peep This Podcast, which is way early.
Oh, when we ate the
2017.
When we ate the
Oh,
peeps.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
when my gallbladder came out.
Oh, shit, yeah.
It killed your gallbladder.
Number 2, ASM Are You Still Listening?
Just came up with that,
That one's
title
still
on the
really
spot.
fun.
Yeah,
That one's really fun.
that was a real good one. And number 1, Souplantation or Souplantation?
Soup plantation.
3 of the 5 episodes were just from last year. So the Souplantation or Souplantation is 2018, and Peep This Podcast was from 2017.
Yeah.
Real early.
But when Steph's gallbladder exploded in her body.
Yeah, right after that.
Yeah. Never look at Peeps the same again.
I never.
I
did
don't
in the
think
first
I've
place.
ate a Peep No, I take that back. I have ate
Oreo.
a Peep here. We had a Peep Oreo.
Yeah, that's not the same because it wasn't
Yeah.
Peep. It's Peep flavored and weird.
Still gross.
Still bad.
Yeah.
The podcast can be found on all of the podcastable places. It's not necessary. We all know what they are.
Yeah.
You're listening to it on it.
Yes.
So, but just tell your friends where the podcast is available at. And, email us any of your thoughts, ideas, your resolutions, your support, just like Anna does to our email at LORC podcast at gmail.com.
There you go.
There's the proper at, and then there's the technical at.
Yeah.
And I always feel dumb when I say
at.
Yeah, at podcast at Gmail.
Yeah.
It feels redundant, and I hate saying the same word twice.
That's fair.
It bugs me a bunch.
That happens to me a lot when I write stuff out.
Yeah, I'm very deliberate
Where I
in
sit
not
there and
repeating
I'm just
words
like,
when I'm writing.
That doesn't sound right.
That's what you
When you say do. Like,
I'm a child.
I hate that. I hate that.
do.
Yes. That I think.
Yeah, that.
That's another one that feels dumb, and you look at it I'm like, this can't be right.
And it is.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know, yeah.
It's just
Hate
like if
that.
you say buffalo 8 times, it's a complete sentence.
What?
If you say buffalo 8 times, it's a complete sentence.
I don't understand how. How can you get that far?
Because there's 3 types of buffalo. There's buffalo, as in New York.
Yeah.
There's buffalo, as in the animal.
It's not a complete sentence.
And-
it's just 8 different times you use the same word.
And buffalo, as in hit something.
That makes sense because no, that doesn't make sense because I said it in my head. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. For some reason, I thought you were saying like, okay, buff-a-lo. I was like, okay,
No,
buff,
I didn't think that.
a-lo.
And the same thing with police.
It's not a complete sentence. It's just several different ways to say this, several different meanings for the same word. A complete sentence needs like adverbs and shit.
No, it does
Police,
not.
police.
Yeah. The police the police of police. Like,
But you put a
The
the
police.
in there.
Yeah,
You
but I didn't
there's
have to, but
connective
yeah.
tissue.
I didn't have to, though. I just did.
I think you do.
Police.
Please, let's get out of here.
Okay.
So I mixed up the order, so I'm throwing my own self off. So that's it. We're done. We'll see what this podcast is at the end. But this is our kind of getting back in touch. We hadn't seen each other in the last couple of weeks, so we're catching up. We are bringing the game back. The game will be another integral part of the podcast itself. We're going to start having more fun and goofing off and doing whatever we want because this podcast has no rules.
It's true.
So until next week, I'm Anthony.
I'm Jordan.
I'm stuck.
You never said your social medias.
They know it.
Okay.
Do
And-
they?
And I realized, like, oh, shit, like, my sign-off doesn't make sense in the middle. my goofy double entendre or whatever thing I come up with doesn't make sense. Do I not do it in 2020? Do I stop that kind of nonsense?
It's up to
Nah,
you again.
keep
No
going. I
rules.
love it.
We'll find out next podcast.
Next year.
Next year.
So if you want to do me, I'm Anthony.
I've never been that blunt. Have I?
We'll call you James
James?
Blunt.
See you next week.